Hi, everybody. I'm Katrina Rasbold, and I am here to interview the wonderful book, Scott Cunningham, The Path Taken. And this is by Christine Cunningham Ashworth, who is actually on my Facebook friends list. So before she wrote this book, I had known about her for a long time and followed the things that she posts. So I knew she was cool. I knew she was a wonderful writer, but she really took me in with this book. I'm a big fan of biographies, and of course, being you can see the gray, as old as I am, Scott Cunningham was very instrumental in my moving forward and working as a witch and a Wiccan. And I don't think very many people who came into their being as a magical person in the 70s and 80s can say they were not in some way influenced by Cunningham. And this book really did it for me. So I want to show you again. This is what it looks like, and it's just lovely. And as I was reading the book, the words that came to mind most often for me were heartfelt and intimate, because Christine really takes you through a very intimate look at their family. It's very candid. It's very warm. It talks about the relationship with their mother and her father, siblings, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's very much an homage to Scott, and you can just feel the love that was present in that family. And it's not just her reflection that's in here. There are several other contributors um, who were both in the family and out of the family who submitted ideas and passages on what he meant to them and the ways that he influenced them. And it just really speaks to and reflects the feelings that a lot of us have to the contributions that he made to the pagan community. One of the things I liked best about this book is that Christine mentions the individual books and the ways that those came about, what the impact was, what Scott did by releasing those books. For instance, the seminal book, The Wicca, the Path of the Solitary Practitioner, his Gem and Mineral book, his magical herbalism books, and really takes them case by case and shows how they impacted the knowledge that we had available in paganism and in the very few books at that time relative to now that we had out there. So I absolutely loved it. I think one of the most, and I was almost in tears over this, significant and heart jarring part of the book for me was at toward the end. Christine includes excerpts from the different years of the Christmas letters of her that her parents sent out and what they said about Scott over the years. And this ranges from 1957 to 1993 when he passed. And I do wish I had that kind of legacy for my kids, because this was just a beautiful and sentimental part of the book. And it really made the whole book for me. I also have to admit I'm going to have to bake Mom's Gigantor cookies. This is a recipe that's in the book, and I fully intend to make those and try them out on my kids. So you can't go wrong with this. You're going to love it. I fully recommend looking into this book and seeing how and why he impacted the pagan community. The book tells it better than I can. Now, Scott Cunningham is a part of my class on Wicca, and there were controversies and there were wonderful things. And I don't think that I can describe it, of course, better than his own sister can. So have a look, check it out. You won't regret it. It's a really amazing book, and I enjoyed reading it very much. So I thank Red Wheel Wiser for giving me a chance to review this book. And thanks very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.